Hey guys, it's Alice. Sorry for the lighting, but it's all we got, so we just gotta roll with it. If you haven't met me before, hi, my name's Alice, it's really lovely to meet you. I have not made an effort, I'm just in my fleece, and you're balanced on a whole lot of things, but I just really wanted to make this video. So today's video is going to be 21 things I've learned by 21. So my 21st birthday is coming up. It's not as big a deal in England because I mean legal drinking age for us is 18, but it's still like a pretty big milestone that you think of. Yeah, and a few years ago I saw Alexa Lacey do this video. I think it's literally like 4 years ago, and it's like stuck with me ever since. Like not specifically the stuff that she said, but just that video and the fact that like it was impactful to me and I loved it. Stuck with me, if that makes sense. So I'd go back to it and like watch it and whatever. So I just wanted to make this video. They might apply to other people, they might not, but it's just some stuff that I've learned. By the time this video goes up, I will be 21. So yeah, this is me in a bit of like a reflective mood, and I just wrote down in my notebook some things I've learned whilst listening to a Hufflepuff playlist and drinking my tea. So here goes on my 21 things that I've learned by 21. Number 1, Alka-Seltzer fixes all your problems. It's true, it does. Thank you Mama Jane for that one. Number 2, no matter what goes on at home, your family will be there when you need them. My sister is the Slytherin to my Hufflepuff. No matter what's going on, she's there if I need her. 3, if a boy doesn't want you, honey, step away. Baby steps, but step away. Number 4, no one is immune from mental health struggles. And if that is you, try to communicate what's going on when it's going on, as hard as that is. Number 5, have courage and be kind. One of the bravest things that you can do is stay soft-hearted and not shut the world out after all the hurt it's brought you. Number 6, the ocean soothes your soul. Soothe my soul. I don't know about your soul, but the ocean just lets me like breathe again, you know? Number 7, bringing someone chocolate doesn't cure their sadness, but it's a nice place to start. Number 8, the parent trap will never get old, and neither will the handshake. Number 9, having a job even if you don't need it, especially if you don't need it, builds character. Number 10, we do not write in order to be understood, we write in order to understand. And the whole thing is a quote from C.S. Lewis, and it is the quote that's got me through uni, and it says, I do not sit down at my desk to put into verse something that's already clear in my mind. If it were clear in my mind, I should have no incentive or need to write about it. We do not write in order to be understood, we write in order to understand. Number 11, your thoughts are valid, but they're not facts. Learned that at therapy. Number 12, have faith in something. This is what's going to keep you going. Have hope in something. Number 13, be grateful every damn day for what you have. It's not going to be there forever, and just this one's really important to me. I can't express, like, you don't have to be happy in order to be grateful. You can still be grateful even if you're having a bad day. Just be grateful for everything you have. Number 14, things won't always go back to how they were, and that is also okay. Number 15, never be ashamed of liking something that everybody else jokes about. For me, that's country music and Disney things. If it brings you joy, then that's okay. Number 16, sometimes crying is cathartic and sometimes you're just wallowing. Neither of those are invalid, but it's good to acknowledge which one you are doing. 17, treat your friends more like family to create less judgment and more love. We live now in a world where if someone's toxic, you cut them out. And I'm not saying I don't agree with that, I'm just saying that if you start treating people more like your family, you're less likely to do that and you're more likely to put work in. And it's only if the work is not reciprocated that then you can take a step back and acknowledge whatever's going on. But I think we give up too easily in friendships because they don't serve us, and I think that we should treat them more like family in order to build more like unconditional love, I guess. Number 18. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but a good amount of it actually is. And that's not my quote, that's up on the wall somewhere. That yellow one right there. It's true. Number 19. There's no such thing as a good Christian. You're loved no matter what. Speaking this over myself is something I've learned. It's more head knowledge than heart knowledge, but it's a process. Number 20. Fall in love with books because it's good for your soul. The world is so much bigger than you are. There's worlds that only exist within pages of a book. I think that's such a beautiful thing, and I think more people should fall in love with books and characters. Expand your mind a bit, broaden your horizons. And number 21, I don't need this to remember this one. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And that is something that my dad always tells me, that his dad always told him. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. Mull over those for a bit. I've learned a lot, I think, in 21 years. I don't need to say I think I've learned a lot from being born when I literally didn't know anything. So 21's going to be an interesting year for me. It's going to be the end of uni, moving out of Brighton, leaving my housemates. I'm going to get emotional. Oh, I'm really nervous. But I feel like God's got a lot planned for me this next year of growing me and me learning things and me just being appreciative in general, because I'm so grateful for my housemates. They're literally like my best friends. And I'm really gonna miss living with them. It's gonna be really weird, but I'm going home. I'll live with my family. And I'll probably have learned a hell of a lot more by next year. So that's all from me for today. This is a bit more of a sombre video than normal, just because I'm feeling a bit like in my head about stuff. I'm going to carry on listening to my Hufflepuff playlist. It's not mine, I didn't create it, but I'll try and link it if I remember, because it's good. But yeah, so that is all from me for today. I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I shall see you hopefully next Monday with another video. Bye!